Hey,
Well. What's up?
what are you doing?
Oh, nothing much. What are you eating over there?
I'm not eating nothing. I just got home from work.
Just got home. What timing?
Perfect timing.
What
Pulled right
timing?
in the driveway. I was getting out of the vehicle.
Oh boy. You know what this means? It's race the clock before you start banging pots and pans or
I'm a little hungry here.
having to shit yourself. One or the other.
A little hungry.
Well, you can make it. I have faith. So first things first.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're bringing to the table today. Hopefully something good, like a nice fat juicy story. But I heard from your opponent this Sunday.
Yeah.
You're wrestling Billy Fives in
Yeah.
South Florida here, Sunday at 4 p.m.
Right.
He is convinced that you are flying on American Airlines, crossing your fingers that your flight's going to get canceled.
Like I did see they're canceling lots of flights
Left and right. He thinks you booked your flight on American just so that you had an out.
on purpose.
Yeah.
I would never do such a thing.
Yeah, I know right now in the back of your head you're thinking, God damn it, why didn't I think of that?
I did see American was canceling all these flights, so
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah. And then he was he a little wisecracker that he is. He goes, so who are you going to have fill in for your podcast after Sunday, since Anthony won't be around? And I let him know that maybe as like some kind of karmic penance, it would be Billy that would have to fill in for you, since he's going to be the one responsible for you not being able to podcast for the foreseeable future.
you
Because of
two
your
are.
injuries. Listen, I'm just reporting what he told me, and then I told him I
I'm sure
basically
you are.
in a
I'm sure
very
you are.
in
You
a very
little
wait in a
fucking squirrel you are. You're a little fucking squirrel.
I don't know what that means, but in a very do I always find my nut?
Yeah.
In a very polite way, I let him know that if he hurt you, that he would have be responsible for his actions. He would have to, it's like almost like back in the day when in the old frontier days when the guy died, his brother would come and marry the wife and take care of the kids. I think if Billy kills you, he's gonna have to come and fill in for this podcast because it's just like kind of like a obligation, a little bit of responsibility on his part. You know, but I
This
said it
is
as
utter
respectfully as
bullshit.
possible to not create waves for myself.
It's ridiculous. So
Yeah, 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 yeah.
first off, I mean, you're gonna rely on that guy to do your podcast. That's
Oh
number
boy,
one,
oh boy.
right? That's
Well, what do
number
you
one.
say? What do you say in there?
We're
What are you saying
we're
there?
gonna rely on that guy.
What are you saying there? He tells better stories than you got.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
I'm just saying.
I well, we'll go on. I mean, obviously you got some thoughts here.
Yeah. My thoughts are that he wouldn't even show. He'd be just as bad or worse than Marco.
Oh well, that's setting the bar real low. You almost have to purpose. You have to almost tank on purpose to be that bad. To be as worse than Marco.
I mean, just minus having a baby.
This is like suck. This is like a tank for Tua, suck for luck kind of territory
Right.
here.
Right. This is. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So you're taking like multiple shots. You're trying to hit two targets with one bullet. You're trying to assassinate Billy and Marco in one shot here. I appreciate the ambition. It's impressive.
And you threw me off. I had all this stuff coming in, and now you threw
Well,
me off.
I
You
mean,
threw me off.
well, hold on. It's fucking when this goes up, it'll be Wednesday. Your match is Sunday. We got to cover the fact that you have a match with Billy Fives. You're going to be wrestling for the first time in like what 3 years or something. You're going to come right off the couch like Vinny Testaverde getting a call from the Jets, and you're
Vinny
gonna.
You just compared me to Vinny Testaverde.
Uh, well,
This is more like
I
what was
would.
that quarterback? What was the quarterback that went to play like in the? He went to go play in that other league, and he was like really fat. Jared, what was his name? Jared.
Oh yeah. The one he ended up being like a quarterback for the didn't he wasn't he a backup for the Giants for a little while?
Right,
Jared
yeah, but he was like
Jared
Jared
Lorenzen.
something. Lorenzen. That's what I feel like because
Well,
I'm
that's a
that
guy.
fat.
Yeah, that's kind of appropriate too because that's a guy who got to the NFL, then
Right,
ate his way out of the NFL, and then
right,
still tried to play football by like basically sewing two uniforms together to fit into one, and
right,
play on some like low level like arena league, jabroni league
right.
kind of thing. Yeah, this sound.
That's what
You're
I
right.
feel like.
That's
That's more like it.
yeah. Okay, fair enough. But I had to.
Yeah.
We have to cover it. Look, we got two more podcasts, and then you're done with it. One way or the other. Either you're dead and you never
There
need to
we
talk
go.
about it again, or you survived it, and then we could talk about it one more time after that, and then we move on. But for now, we have to deal with the Billy Five situation, which is that you have to wrestle him, and that you are you.
Bro.
Do you think you're back to 270?
Do I think or do I know?
Well, I guess have you? I guess you've tapped your toe on the fucking scale. What are you clocking in at?
I'm on the 268 line right now. 269.
A good day of
Yeah.
tasting British chocolates on TikTok, and you'll cross that threshold without a problem, without blinking.
I mean, the way I'm feeling today, I'm not making it through a whole match. So
Oh, well, this is maybe you do need to fake a COVID outbreak. I don't know what you're gonna. I mean, like, what do you think? Like, this is what I want to know, really. Like, in all seriousness, like, nobody's
right.
listening. Nobody needs to know. Just between you and me, like, what are you like? Like, what's going through your head? Are you like just totally kicking yourself for not taking this seriously? Are you freaked out? Are you scared? Or are you just like, fuck it? It's like riding a bike. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna kick his ass and show them what this old guy's got.
All right, I'll be honest with you. It's crept up on me. I didn't realize it was coming up so soon.
Do you even have a flight down?
Yeah, it crept up on me.
Okay.
It literally crept up on me. Yeah, it crept up.
So, but
Yeah.
I mean, so are you anxious? Are you scared out of your mind? What's going on here? I mean, I don't know that you can like go into this match scared. I mean, like you know, like that, like you've lost before it's even begun kind of deal with the fight, the mental aspect. Are you just like, what are you gonna do? Or are you just gonna run around and like?
I'm just hoping I just have to punch and kick.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but even punching and kicking takes some exertion and effort and whatever. I'm so curious what's going to happen. Like now, I just want to like. I know that this is going to be the train wreck of train wrecks now. The way you're talking and the way
Beyond train wreck. This is going to be.
like this is, and also like you were hoping for like a little run. And I think you were hoping that this was going to like, because you were working with Billy and et cetera, that this would spark the fire. But I feel like there is no spark. There's no, the wood.
We definitely went backwards.
The wood is wet. It's not going to light. Like there's no, you know, this is going to be such a disaster in terms of the shape you're in and how you feel afterwards that I feel like everyone should know that this is probably your retirement match and and that you're not going to want to like work at all after this. You're not going to want to do anything with Mark James. You're not going to want to. I just feel like you've totally fucked this up. To be honest with you, like not just this match, but like just like the whole idea of a little bit of a comeback run, a little bit of a last chance,
I didn't
a farewell
listen,
tour.
I gotta get. Can we just not? Can we stop beating me down here? Let's just change the subject.
Well, you could. What would you like to talk about today, my friend? What do you?
Not Billy, not Billy, not the match.
But I mean, that's
I
what's
feel like
looming. That's what we've got coming up. I mean,
the way I feel. I'm not. I feel today like Jackie after one of those like week long binges. I probably got the gout. I probably got the. I'm a mess today. I'm a
what
mess.
happened? What did you do?
It's funny because I didn't even eat today till like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Like it was late, and I just feeling off today. Just feeling a little off. Maybe it's starting to kick in that it's coming up. Is this really soon? My stomach feels incredibly fat. This is not going to be pretty. Like this is possibly the dumbest idea I've ever had in my life.
Well, it was a good idea. What, 3 months ago when the date was set?
Even like 2 weeks ago, it was a good idea when I was working out and.
Oh man,
This is brutal. This is brutal.
I'm so excited for this. So
No, this is bad. It honestly shouldn't even happen because the fans are they're gonna be disappointed in this one. This is gonna be like when the old wrestler comes back to like the indie show and like a bushwhacker Luke, and it's so embarrassing.
oh no,
That's what this is gonna be.
This is Vader at Ring Warriors.
Exactly. Exactly.
Which is a reference like 3 other people get that might be listening. But yeah, I all right. I mean, listen, like I said, it'll be over soon enough. We're about to we got like what 5 days until we pull the Band-Aid off, and then it is what it is.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah.
So
moving on.
let's move on. I was so excited for this podcast. I was coming in hot. I had some stuff to
All
talk,
right, let's.
and
Okay.
you ruined it by talking about that little midget and the beating that I'm going to take.
Let's see. What's that? 12 minutes and 28 seconds. Little midget. Let me make a note there. Little midget. That might be the name of the episode.
Little midget. Sorry, hold on. Let me change that. I want to get canceled. Little small person.
What's funny is that like, are there any big midgets? Or is this like a redundant thing, like saying pizza pie? Because in Italian, pizza is the word for pie, isn't it? So you're basically saying pie. Whatever. So you're saying little midget. It's a little repetitive. Anyway, okay. So then I'll tell you what. Let's pretend like nothing's happened. Wipe our hands of it. I'm gonna give you countdown to 1, and then you can come in hot. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, hey, what's up? How we doing?
Hey, buddy, what's going on? What are you eating over there?
Yeah. You know what I really wanted to talk about today?
What do you want to talk about, buddy?
First, I wanted to talk about Curb Your Enthusiasm because if people that listen to our show are not watching Curb Your Enthusiasm, they are missing out on life. Missing out on life.
I feel now. What happened? Like they ran for like X number of years, and it feels like they took like 3 or 4 years off, and then decided to come back and do more episodes. Right? They took a chunk of time off. They came back hotter than ever, I think. And I think
better, right?
This last season and this season are just on fire. We're 2 episodes in, and I can tell you that both of these episodes, at maybe multiple points per episode, I had tears running down my face from laughing so hard.
Well, I will tell you, the beginning of episode 1 with the flop.
She plopped. Yeah.
The plop. Do you know why it was so? I called you after. I could not. I was in tears. I had to pause it because I was laughing so hard I couldn't continue to watch. The funny part is the reason it set me off so much. It was funny as hell, the setup to it. But literally the day before, I said to my dad, "Why is my couch moved back like 5 feet?" Like I couldn't figure out why the couch was not where it was supposed to be.
Right.
It's because my dad's a plopper. And I said, he goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "You're almost touching the kitchen counter." I said, it's because you're plopping on the couch. I'm not plopping. And my mom's like, he's a plopper. We had this entire conversation about how he plops on the couch before the episode.
Right.
So the episode happens, and what's her name? What's his? I forgot Jeff's wife's name. I don't even remember her
Yeah,
name
I
in the
forget
show.
her name. But
Yeah, she plops on the couch, which makes Larry David spill the wine,
spill his wine
right?
all over the couch. Yes.
All over the nice couch,
Yes.
no less. Right. And he ruined the couch.
Right.
Couch was ruined. But what funny is the plot when he he says you plopped. She's like, I didn't plop, and he's like, you plopped. And then they're like asking everybody, she plopped, and nobody wants to get involved. And she says, you have weak arms. She totally had a weak arm. That's why he dropped it. And then the best part is after she gets an argument with the other guy, and then none of this makes sense to anybody unless you watch the show. But when the other guy's like, "Fuck you, you plopped," and then the husband leans in at the end, Jeff, and says, "She plopped." I was in tears, crying.
Yeah. Her husband, Jeff Garland on the show, he he's like always plays both sides of the fence. When she's around, he's like either neutral or takes her side. But then as soon as she leaves the room, he's stabbing her in the back.
He does it all the time.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. Yeah. Oh, great show. Absolutely great. I watched both episodes. I caught up. So we're good. But what a great show.
Yeah, it's
if you're not watching it, watch the show. If you're not watching Curb Your Enthusiasm on HBO Max, you're an idiot. You're an idiot, plain and simple.
Wow, yeah. you're just you're alienating everyone today. Little midget. Okay.
Just saying. Little midget. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. You got to watch the show. Second thing, I've got two breaking news things today. Breaking news.
Oh, well.
Breaking news. Now, yeah.
Oh, I was going to say.
You have something?
No. Please continue.
Number one, we all know. Let's just remind everybody. FamousBirthdays.com. Search AJ Slambino. Click the boost button so I can continue to move up the ladder. I'm like 30,000th most searched ever. Moving up the ladder.
I didn't even know that was an option. There's a boost button?
There's a boost button.
What do you do? Just have that on your phone and you click it all day long? How are you getting
it? Just says no. It just says boost. You just click it once. You move on.
Okay.
I can't help that I'm a searched individual on the Famous Birthdays.
Mm.
So that's number one. Number two, you ever heard of the website, the thing Cameo? I know you heard of it. And I know you don't even want to talk about
this.
Look
at you, Mr.
You want to no-sell this.
Oh, no. I absolutely want to talk about this. Please continue.
So, Cameo is a app where you can pay, celebrities and people to, like, basically send you, like, a video chat. Like,
I don't think it's like it's not mostly chats. It's more like just video. They just send you like a recorded
happy
message,
birthday,
recorded video message
right.
or something. Yeah.
Like a happy birthday, or like you could do. For instance, I saw there was I forgot even who AJ Styles was on there. He's a wrestler in WWE. $350.
What does that get?
AJ will send you a message.
So what does that get you though? Like a 2-minute message, a 5-minute message? Does he read a chapter of a book to you? What is it?
Like, I don't know at the time. I think it's 30 seconds.
$300 is a hell of a fucking chunk of change. I mean, for a wrestler to like send you a little video thing.
Right.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine what like? Does he have shit queued up like once a week?
Well, I noticed. Yeah.
Once a week, he just sits down and earns like thousands of dollars in the course of 20 minutes just recording videos for people.
Well, funny thing is that they
tens of thousands probably.
All the WWE guys' accounts say suspended. So I'm assuming WWE was like,
making
Right.
money.
No fun. No fun.
Well, also
Can't have
because
fun.
that's like video stuff, and that's like all of a sudden, not only can the wrestlers who are representing their company make something embarrassing or compromising or
Right.
you know or whatever. Yeah, I could see them not wanting them to do that, but also that
Well, so
WWE doesn't
that's
let
not the
them have
point of my
any like
story.
side revenue streams. So
Fun, right? So here's the point of my story. So now that I'm on famous birthdays, I'm almost at 250,000 TikTok followers. Uh, I just went on Cameo to see. I'm trying to make other avenues here to create some side income so that I could maybe not have to work so hard in the next couple of years. So I went on there and I thought you could just make. I thought you could just.
oh,
What? I don't
you,
know why that's
you
funny to
can't
you.
you can't say you and work so hard and expect me not to need like a couple minutes of laughing here. All right, so sorry, I gotta. You were saying something about you working hard.
Anyway, so I figure that I this isn't funny,
It tickles me to death that you think you work hard.
but it does. Anyway,
Go ahead.
what I was saying is that I went on there and I thought you could just sign up, and I'm like, oh, I'll take a chance. You can't just sign up. You have to be approved. Like there's an
Oh,
approval process.
I did not know
So you
about
don't just
this.
right. You don't just sign up for Cameo. So I had to send in. They needed to know my TikTok and Twitter and all that stuff. I had to give them all my handles. I had to tell them how many followers I have on each. Um, I had to write a thing how I primarily, TikTok is my huge social media platform, and I had to fill out all this information, personal information, other information. I had to send like verification pictures and email. It's very intense. It's not like you just sign up for Cameo. So I sent it, and I get a message from the talent uh, acquisition lady, and she's like, "Hey, we reviewed your file, and we believe that you fit. Basically, you can get a Cameo account because they don't just give it to like Joe Schmo, like Ben Temples can't get an account because he's like and look, I'll just go ahead and say it. Billy Fives can't get a Cameo
Oh
account.
shit.
So I got approved. So I had to send for my approval. You have to send another video to them saying the lady's name who approved you plus your name. Anyway, the account's active. So you guys, the guys in the you and Blake and Marco, you think it's fucking funny over here that I'm hustling, and you laughed at me. You laughed at me. And today I got my first. The account's only been open for one day. I've already got a request
Oh no.
for some.
I laughed at you because you were talking about charging $50 for a video, and I'm like, who do you ever beat? Like
Because no, I was just following the guide they had on
the
there.
guide
But
if you're
when I
famous, not if you're
right,
not if
right.
you're
Well, I
like.
changed it. I changed it. Now we're only charging $10, and
Oh God.
for a video, and if you want to chat with me, it's 15. I mean, so
How long
I
of a
already got a
chat?
request.
And do you set a
It doesn't say.
stopwatch?
It doesn't say, but I will say that I
Is
do.
it is it
I got a
like
request.
is it like a lap dance up in Tampa where it doesn't matter if the
Right,
song's still going? It's been 2.5
right.
minutes.
Got to stop. Yeah. So I did get a request today. My first request, day two of having the app open. Somebody's birthday to send a 30-second birthday message. So I'm gonna have to film that tonight, where I send them a "Hey, happy birthday," So I'm totally stoked about this. You can suck an asshole for all I care, because you're just a Debbie Downer. You and that fucking no good Chadwick.
Well, we just
Yeah.
I first of all, I'm stunned anyone would actually pay any amount of money to like to have a recorded message from you. Like that's just like beyond the pale. But then it was literally you were talking you were out of your mouth was coming out this $50 nonsense, and I was like fucking offended. like offended on
Okay, but
behalf.
here's the other part. Like this is how both of you can literally just fucking suck all of it. Okay, I get you can make fun of it, whatever. That other guy over there on the other side who charges for you to literally, I'm surprised he didn't charge you for being on this podcast, and he's gonna make fun of me for charging for this. The guy
See,
can't even come. He can't even show up Sunday to announce me for 5 seconds because he's too busy.
he's booked
Because
elsewhere.
he's not booked. Yeah, but the whole "I'm not booked" thing really means I'm not getting paid to announce my friend
Yeah.
of how many years.
Well,
I know the
he
game.
took. I think he took a booking, but the point is that maybe you say I'm busy that day because like sometimes like doing things with your friends that are in from out of town is more important than a gig. But I also understand that money's money, and I do understand a little bit of that business where you don't want to ever say no because that may be the last time you work for them because they'll bring someone else in and then
True.
they never, then you're Drew Bledsoe looking for a job. But I think he was always like, I'm not coming, even before he had a booking elsewhere. So
I think so too.
yeah. But I'll clarify one thing. I've never paid Blake to do any of the stuff that we do. Like,
Oh, you gotta clarify this.
well, because you threw him under the bus a little bit, and I'll say this, like, for a wrestling gig, like when I had him do wrestling gigs, sure, I paid him. I never paid him a lot, but that's because you knew the budgets for this stuff we were doing. But I'd always paid him. I never expect him to do any of that stuff for free. But like the podcast and stuff like that. See, the thing is, like, I always test the waters with him, and it's never like he says, "Listen, this is what I do for a living. I gotta get paid for it." It's always like, do you think you could do this thing? And his answer is always like, "I can." Like implying like, but do I have to, or are you gonna pay? The tone's in there. He doesn't do like the pay me thing and hold his hand out. But he's implying like you're asking me to do it for free, and I get a little bit of it, but I think it's funny to rib him about it because he's our friend, and it's funny to wipe our shoes on him from time to time, and
right,
and plus it makes him a more interesting character to be just this mercenary that doesn't
right,
to the point of like if I was to invite him over to hang out. To watch a pay-per-view, it's like, well, how much are you paying me?
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
yeah. So
I didn't know he was.
I just wanted to get that out there.
Was he giving you? Was he giving you the business? Because I didn't really see him.
I felt like he was.
I don't know. I didn't know if that was.
He was judging.
Like if he was giving you the business on the side, like on not in our thread.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I just felt like he was judging you. I know you were judging, so I don't have to worry about that.
Fucking, when am I not judging you?
Right. Judgy McJudgerson over here. So
doesn't have to be about anything. I just
right. Well, anyway, that's the second thing I wanted to tell you. I am now on Cameo. You can get your birthday wishes, your motivational speeches, your shout outs, if you got something that you want to promote or sell, or some wrestling show you want me to promote, anything. You own a business, I'm your guy for the cheap price of $10. So,
well,
that's number 2.
You'll be able to quit that job in no time at $10 a clip. That's for sure.
Well, okay, let's move on. Number 3.
Oh, there's a third. You almost came prepared today. I feel this is like one of those special, like 1 out of every 10 podcasts.
I told you I came prepared.
Where you have a list.
You had to sidetrack me talking about Billy 2-Foot over there, and you like
2-Foot.
You sidetracked me. Yeah,
that's
Karate Kid Jr. I mean,
2-Foot though. What?
I mean, it's about his height. So
I understand, but that's really that's really selling him short, if you know what I mean. We're both gonna
Jeez.
die. All right.
Yeah. All
So,
right.
all right. So,
You could not resist saying that, knowing
yeah,
that a kick could come your way. You still let that joke out.
that was the lowest of low hanging fruit. Even Billy could have reached it.
Wait, was that? Oh, 30
No, no, no,
minutes
no,
and
no, no, no.
12 seconds.
Listen, you have one, I have one. All right, we got. All right,
Uh,
we're even there.
anyway, third
Wait,
thing.
wait. So
So,
one was birthdays, which,
right.
like I feel like we're just like that's not a thing to talk about anymore. It's like it's not an
That was
item.
just a cheap plug.
All
Just
right,
a
all right.
cheap plug.
We've done two cheap plugs so far. Plus, we plugged your
Right.
fucking match. What aren't we plugging yet? What?
Right.
Okay,
Seriously. Well, we're about to plug something else.
here we
So,
go.
so I a couple of weeks ago was followed by Heinz, the brand of Heinz. They make ketchup. They make I don't even know what they make. They make a whole bunch of stuff. Well, Heinz UK followed me on TikTok and Instagram, their verified account. Well, yesterday they had posted they have a new product called Heinz Big Soup Christmas Dinner, only sold in the UK. And it's a soup. It's like Christmas dinner all put into a soup. Does that make any sense to you?
Well, have you seen? It wasn't like Heinz. It was like these janky companies. They used to have
Right.
two different kinds. They had Christmas dinner in a can, and they had Thanksgiving dinner in a can. But it was literally like a can, like a soup can, but it was
Right.
layers, and it would be like a layer of peas, a layer of stuffing, a layer of turkey, a layer of gravy, a layer of cranberry, a layer of sweet potatoes, and then in the Christmas one, it was like whatever. It was like a lot of the similar items, with maybe some Christmas ham or whatever. Uh, and those, like, I always wanted to buy one and try one, but they've been out of print for a while. Whoever made them isn't making them anymore.
Well,
I can't
so
imagine how atrocious that must be. But who
well,
knows?
it's got it looks like it's got Brussels sprouts, some carrots, meat, potatoes,
But it's as
like
a
a couple
soup,
different
right?
kinds of meat. Right. It's called
Okay,
Heinz Big Soup Christmas Dinner,
right.
and it's like a Christmas can. So Heinz UK post this yesterday,
Hmm.
and I commented like, "Oh my god, I need this," and they they didn't sell the comment, but today they tagged me in a comment saying, "AJ Slambino, we need you to try this," because they know what I do. So I said,
Did you just
"Well,
reply with your fucking PO box?
well, I messaged them private message. We went private." And
Oh,
I said, I need this. They said, more stock is coming. We're sold out. And I said, well, how can I get it in the U.S.? And they said, unfortunately, we cannot ship to the U.S. at this time. And I said, well, you want me to try it? Like, so their solution is to see if when they come back in stock, if I can get somebody to buy it and send it to me.
oh my God!
So I'm going to
There.
have to put a big pitch out because they're
Let
saying
me
they
tell
can't send it
let
to
me
me.
tell you
You're
something right
fucking
now.
Heinz UK.
Let
You
me
can send it to me.
Right, like nobody needs to know nothing. Like as much as like you could go and ask a friend to go to the store and buy it and ship it to you, they could have
Right,
one of their jabronis down the ladder of their employment go and do the same thing. But they're making not only do they want
right,
you to try it so that you're promoting their product and promoting their brand and promoting
right.
their thing, but then they're making you jump through all the hoops to do it.
Right, right. And they
They're,
tagged me
do
like,
they
hey,
even
they said, AJ Slamino, we need you to try this.
You should tell them my cameo's $50. I'll try anything.
Just send them the link to my cameo.
Yeah, but jack it up to $50 for the day.
Right, right. So I think, yeah, right. So it's like I'm blown away that they, I think it's cool they responded, but then I feel like they tried to work me.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
like
don't know how I feel about that.
it's like a compliment and an insult all at the same time.
Right,
It's like you know
right,
who I am, but then at the same time,
right.
just heaps of disrespect there. Like
And they tagged me on TikTok on a couple things yesterday. So it's like they definitely know who I am.
you're
Like,
on the radar.
right, but maybe they're testing me right now. They're like, we're not sure if this guy can be like the guy, but let's push his buttons. Let's see what he's got.
Mm.
So they don't know that I have a podcast that goes out to 56 people a week.
100 a bit, man. We're averaging about 160. You should tell them to send you some swag to wear in your videos.
Right, something.
Well,
Like,
tell them
hook a brother up.
you're having a little side chat there.
I guess we're in the DMs now. We've slid into the DMs. You
Yeah,
know?
so follow up. Tell them to, if you can't send me a can of Christmas soup, send me a shirt.
But and, like, and at least they're interacting with me. You know who really pisses me off?
I know who the what your this is your dream thing, Cadbury. You want to like get noticed by Cadbury.
Yeah, what is wrong with them?
Because they don't got time to trifle with you. They don't trifle with fools.
I mean,
Again, they probably can't ship to you.
yeah, they can't ship to me my ass.
You got to go through your lady in Atlanta there that gets like your black market English food connection. See if she can get you Christmas soup cans.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway,
Yeah.
but I did gain quite a bit of followers the last 2
Oh,
days.
I didn't
My
know you were
account-
going to say followers.
What do you think I was going to say?
I did gain. I just expect the next one.
Oh, I gained weight too. I mean, so yeah, but that's it. That's all I had today. I came prepared. I had notes written down. I was ready to go.
I don't think you had anything.
But
written
you know
down.
what? I think I did. I wanted to speak about that. Those few things. I feel like I was prepared today. I saved the show after your abomination of a start, where you tried to just bury me for 15 minutes or whatever it was, 10 minutes. Yeah.
Hey, well, since we're all this episode is just constant promotion for other shit. Why don't you promote the other thing?
Well, how about we promote the 25% off sale at brizzcliz.com? You can get your hats, hoodies, t-shirts, and tanks, 25% off, and we ship to the UK,
There you go.
Canada, America.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Nobody else
I will
really.
tell you, though.
Nobody else really. Yeah.
I will say I got two messages. Somebody in the UK got theirs this past week. Someone in Canada got theirs this past week. So I was
And Anthony will be happy to duet with anyone who makes a TikTok wearing our stuff.
right. Make a TikTok, make an Instagram video, whatever, a reel, whatever you feel. I will duet it, but you got to do it. You can't just say, "Hey, I got the shirt," you know.
Right.
I will say I'm going to throw somebody under the bus. I don't believe they listen to the podcast, but they told me that it was like last week or 2 weeks ago. They said, "You have merchandise?" with a question mark, and I said, "Yes." Where the hell have you been? And they said, "I didn't even know you had merchandise." And I said, "Well, I do." Well, they bought a sweater, and they now call it the. I forgot the exact. This is actually kind of funny because they didn't know that merchandise was sold. Then they bought merchandise. They received it because you sent it early. You were really good at sending the stuff quickly. They said, "I got the remorse sweater." I said, "The what?" They said, "The remorse sweater." I said, "What's the remorse sweater?" They said, "I bought one out of remorse because I felt bad. I didn't know you had merchandise."
Hey, whatever you,
a
however,
sale's a sale.
yeah, right. If you got to guilt them into
Right.
it is what it is.
Right.
Who was this?
So,
Who was this?
just somebody I know.
This
yeah, so-
nonsense. We're trying to have an
Right.
interesting podcast here, and you won't even name names.
Well, you don't know them. It's somebody I know, like I know. So they didn't know that I had merchandise because they're not really like a big follower of the social media.
Yeah.
So
Well, you should tell them
I'm
you have a
just saying.
cameo too now.
listen, I am going to be singing "Happy Birthday" to kids all over the place here. It's funny because the one I got actually says it's a guy and it's a guy's birthday and he's going to London to get a PS5 for his birthday. So they want me to send it's his friend sending this. So it's going to be nice. So
Now who? But here's the thing: is the friend the one that
Right.
listens to you? Do they both listen to you or follow you on
Apparently,
TikTok?
they both follow me. I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
big fans. Big fans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, listen. It's just, this is how the cameo works, pal. So, I mean, one day, maybe I'll send you one. Maybe I'll give you half off. I'll send you a little birthday shout out.
Wow.
I'm kind of hoping this is for real. I'm kind of hoping people we know see this and as a joke pay me to send birthday wishes to other people we know as a rib. That's my ultimate goal. Where like literally people that we know are getting like ribs of like, hey, happy birthday, little Billy, like happy 62nd birthday, little Billy, that kind of stuff.
So, did you just call Billy little and old at the same time?
I didn't say I was talking to him about him. I just used the name Billy. That's all.
There are no other Billies as far as I'm concerned.
Oh yeah, no, there is another Billy. You don't know him.
Apparently not.
Yeah. Different Billy.
God.
Yeah. So I mean.
Whoa!
Whatever.
Did I just what? What did I hear there?
I was moving something.
Was that a shopping cart?
No, I'm at my house. I
okay.
actually bought a desk. I bought a desk, and I just moved the box in the garage. It's with the other boxes of stuff I've bought over the last 6 months that I've not put together. So, just just in case. Yeah, I'm not putting it together. I just bought it for no reason.
Wow.
So
we know about you and putting things together.
We just hire people.
Yeah.
So anyway, I gotta go. I'm done. I gotta eat.
So I got
hungry.
I got another question for you, Leave.
What do you got?
When are you coming in? And when are you flying out? Is this
Friday to Monday?
Huh?
Thursday or Friday, and I'll leave Monday morning.
Jesus, look at you making a whole vacation weekend out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I figured after Sunday's annihilation that I would have a parade for myself to Boca Raton and for my people. So
yeah,
or if the cards play right, I'll be sitting in Billy's seat at La Tub.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So why not? Why not? So all right, I gotta go make dinner. I'm done with you. Hello? Did I lose you?
No, I'm here. I just
okay, we're done. Yeah, we're done.
I hear you. We got a good 40. We almost got 45 minutes out of you before you got hungry. That's
yeah, we're good.
That's quite an accomplishment these days. You fat piece of
crap.
Take
it home.